What's up?
Oh, I'm just compiling all the top sports scores, news, and odds so I can make the very best bets.
Me too. BetOnline.ag.
Join today and receive your 50% welcome bonus at betonline.ag.
If you could just wait for the mic before asking your question, we'll open it right up. Timmy in front.
Bruce, did you get a explanation on the goaltender interference review?
No, and I didn't expect one. We were told that they were going to make their call, face off at center ice, whatever it was, either way. So I did not get an explanation. There's an email they put out after that you might even get. I don't know where it goes. I think it's pretty standard that inconclusive, therefore the call on the ice stands, but that's about it.
Joey?
What did you think of the play?
Well, clearly interferes with Tuukka. Is it? And it goes to the, to Toronto, and they have to make a decision. I just hope they don't predict whether they thought the goalie could make the save, get across on time, whether it's interference. Either interference or it's not. We discussed it with, we have a supervisor that follows the series around, and both coaches kind of voice if there's something that I thought the officiating has been very good in this series. There's no issues up in Toronto. There was a play in the third period the other night where Hyman cross-checked Z from behind in a 5-4 game in front of our net to try to create space. Now, there was a lot of net front battles up there, especially in the last 10 minutes. So we had talked a bit about that it's getting tight to the goaltender. So we put our opinion out, and sometimes they'll let the referees know the temperature of the series. Sometimes they won't. So whether they did or not, sure enough, that play comes out. He pushes off Charlie and then backs into Tuukka. So from my viewpoint, it certainly looked like goaltender interference. The call didn't go our way. It's 1-0 with 8 minutes to go. We have time to get ourselves back, in the game and regroup. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that.
In front, Matt.
Bruce, it didn't take long for you to shorten your bench, start juggling your lines. Just what did you see and what inspired that?
I didn't think we had energy in our bottom of the lineup. They don't generally play their fourth line a lot, so if our fourth line or the guys we use in that role aren't going together in sync, then it works against us. That's the way I saw it. We had a couple of shifts that, I thought they got outplayed to a certain extent. When I used them individually in pieces with different lines, I thought we had a better result, so we kind of went 3 lines and then added a player here or there. I thought that might work out better for us. Obviously, in the end, we lost the game, so who knows? Clearly, I don't know if it's a difference in the game, the minutes that were distributed, because they're generally energy anyway, and we lacked a little bit of that early. They're not guys that are going to fill the score sheet, and that's what we're lacking towards the end, obviously, with a goose egg up there that we didn't generate enough. That was probably my biggest beef, less about the play of an individual player, but the group not generating enough offense with shots or shot recovery situations where we could take advantage of coverage. We just turned down too many shots in my estimation.
In front.
Bruce, what are you seeing from Bergeron and Marchand at 5-on-5? Looked like they struggled to create chances, especially against the Matthews line.
Yeah, tonight I don't think there was a lot of 5-on-5 chances either way, to be honest with you. It was a pretty tight game. They've been matched up a lot against Tavares. I think that's talked about. It's pretty much a saw-off. Tonight we went a different direction. Well, we used both. Bergie's going to play against both Tavares and Matthews. Got in between on the first goal against Matthews scored. I think it was half the line change for each team. And we'd obviously like to see them generate more. But there's not a lot of room out there. We've said it. Toronto, I think, has done a better job defensively on us. We'll have to fight our way through it, find different ways to crack it. I thought we did up there. I thought we got some goals because we caught him in between on a pinch. We recovered a puck out to the top of the crease for the Marchand goal. Obviously, our power play helped, but we did get three even strength goals, and I thought we earned them.
Take 2 more.
Tonight, we
Dupes.
just had a tough time.
Bruce, along that vein, this game reminded me of that first one up there, where their defense is really doing a great job of not containing you, but sort of minimizing chances. Your remedy there was get them deep, try to get it behind, turn them around a little bit. Did this feel like that game, and is the remedy the same?
Well, it felt like that because you certainly want to make them turn and go back because you don't want to be chasing them back into our end all night. And I thought we did a good job with that. It's 0-0. We're comfortable in those games. Is it exactly what we wanted? Would we have rather come out and got the crowd into it and with some big hits and some action around that? Of course, that's the game plan. It didn't go our way that way. But I do believe the remedy is generating shots for rebounds, and you see if we can put them under duress in that regard. They're good at going back and getting pucks. They're going to break some out. I mean, most forechecks aren't successful most of the time, but it's the times you are that, we've been pretty good at that this year. And if you're not successful, at least you're forcing them to go the full length of the ice. Puck management this time of the year is important. I'm sure they'd say the same thing. They've lost a little of their line rush game trying to get pucks deep. Comes a bit of a chess match that way, and that's why I think it was a low-scoring game in Game 3 and tonight. I just didn't think we didn't generate, Kevin, enough on net when we did have chances to put it in there and then go win the puck after that and force their goalie to make saves. He might do that, he might not. And I think that's why we ended up struggling to score.
Last one.
Coach, before the series began, a lot of the talk was about the offense of both teams, Marchand line, or Bergeron line, and Marner and those players. But it is becoming more of a defensive series. Is that something that was expected by yourself and the coaching staff?
Well, we're fine with that. We're a very good defensive team that gradually increased our scoring from people other than our power play and maybe our top guys. As the second half went on, we added some players, got healthy here and there, and I thought our secondary scoring went up. Our D started contributing more, so we're fine with good, tight games. Just, that they were better than us in the third and finished plays. So, it's a game that even though you're at home and you want to get out there and be the aggressor and on your toes, this time of the year, there's a lot at stake. So, they're ready to play as well, just like we will be in Game 6. So I think we're fine with that type of game. We got to generate more by, like I said, getting on top of the crease, getting to the net. And most good goalies, if they see it, they're going to stop. But they made two hell of a plays to score. Great seam passes. We broke down a little bit. Shame on us on those. Second one, I think we could have back-checked a little farther. Then they made a play at the last second. The first one was a good seam pass by them. They recovered a puck. We were battling hard on the wall. McAvoy's battling. Z's battling in front. And they end up winning the puck. So at the end of the day, I don't mind the style of the game of being a low-scoring game because generally that works in our direction. But Toronto's proven this series that they're getting more comfortable with it, and clearly they were tonight.
Thanks, everyone.